So now we're doing FreeCodeCamp Legacy Python for everybody, regular expressions. Let's get to it.
Hello and welcome.
Okay. And it's the beginning of the chapter, so let's get to it with the notes, right? So let's grab the notes, grab them right here, go all the way down to the bottom. Boom, just like that. And let's start with the new chapter. Regular expressions. Let's do it. Okay. Chapter 11. Regular expressions. All right. So let's go.
Welcome to Chapter 11, Regular Expressions.
Is there an echo in here?
This chapter is, unlike all the rest of the chapters, you sort of had to really understand every single thing in chapters 1 through 11 built on one another, 1 through 10 built on one another. But you can really get along without using Chapter 11. It's not a really required topic, but it's a fun topic and an interesting topic. So you can relax a little bit and realize that you may or may not like regular expressions, and if you don't like them, that's okay. You don't have to use them. You can go for your whole life without using regular expressions. The idea.
All right. Let me adjust this microphone. All right, so there we go. Let's type this down after that little intro to regular expression. So in computing, what does this say? Hold on. Regular expressions. So we'll just say regular expressions. Why not? In computing, a regular expression, also referred to as RegEx, which is what I say, or RegEx, which is what they say on all the MDM pages, provides a concise and, let's drop this down, flexible means for matching strings of text, such as particular characters, words, or patterns of characters. Okay. A regular, let's drop this down, right, roll right after of whatever. Let's do this. Characters, words, patterns, or patterns of characters, period. A regular expression is written in a formal language that can be interpreted by a regular expression processor. Okay, and that came from Wikipedia. So let's read it without all the typing. In computing, a regular expression, also referred to as RegEx or RegEx, provides a concise and flexible means for matching strings of text, such as particular characters, words, or patterns of characters. All right, so it's for matching strings of text inside of strings, I guess, whatever. A regular expression is written in a formal language that can be interpreted by a regular expression processor. So it's basically like a language within this language, right? It's extra stuff that sort of makes looking through text easier. All right, so let's go through that. I mean, if you've done the regular expressions on JavaScript, you've dealt with this quite a bit so far. So let's get to it.
The idea of a regular expression is that you come up with a language. It's a little character-based programming language where you can do smart searching, basically. Start searching, and as you'll see in a bit, with smart extraction, and it's.
What does it say? Regular expressions, pardon me. Regular expressions are really clever wildcard expressions for matching and parsing strings. I mean, if you say so. We'll write this down. We might take it out later. feeling if we're feeling like it. Really clever. Wildcard expressions for matching and parsing strings. Okay. Let's see.
It's really almost programmable wildcard expressions. There's no looping, but there is looping, and there's all this implicit thing. You say, look for patterns that look like this, and then you get back things that match those patterns.
Yeah.
You know, we do searching for everything. We're looking through large blocks of text, say, go find me everything that has the word Python in it or something like that. So that's just such a common thing to do, and regular expressions are a very structured way to go about searching for information. They're very powerful, but they're also very cryptic, and you may not like them, but they're a lot of fun actually once you understand them. Learning how to program them takes a while. Writing good regular expression programs requires some try it, play with it, check it, try it, check it, try it, check it. But once you get them, they're really quite cool. It's a very old programming language. You know, it comes almost from the 1960s. The concept of it's a theory of computing where they were trying to come up with theory of languages, and regular expressions was one form of languages that computers could understand. And so it has some fun old words.
Okay, so he didn't even go over this too much. All right, so let's type this down. Let's type this down. All right. So, because I mean, it's not like it's on the test or anything like that, but, you know, let's do it. Understanding regular expressions. It's free knowledge, right? Let's just take it. So it's very powerful and quite cryptic. As in hard to decipher. Hard to decipher. I don't know if that's how it's spelled. Verti powerful. Don't forget it's verti powerful. All right. So now that it's no longer verti, but it's very powerful, we're going to have fun. Well, that's totally a language unto themselves. Okay. A language of marker characters, programming with characters. Old school language. Very powerful but cryptic. Regular expression. RegEx is its own language. All right. Language of marker characters. I don't know how to explain that. I don't even know what that means. A language of marker characters. Marker characters. What does that mean? I don't know. And it's going to be what? Programming with characters. What does that mean? I mean, we've done. Look, if we're here, we've done. You know, JavaScript, RegEx. So we know what's going on. It's just that these. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's go. It is kind of. It's an old school. It's from the 60s. It's from the 60s. So it's tried and true. Tried and true. Let's put that there. Look on the bright side. All right, let's go.
Languages that computers could understand. And so it has some fun old words. And
what is this? I'm going to read this. Whenever I learn a new skill, I concoct elaborate fantasy scenarios, okay, where it lets me save the day. Oh no, the killer must have followed her on vacation. But to find them, we'd have to search through 200 megabytes of emails looking for something formatted like an address. It's hopeless. Everybody stand back. I know regular expressions. Boom. Oh yeah, you fixed it. Well, he did. He saved the day, all right. He saved it. He saved the day.
One of the advantages of knowing regular expressions is that you're kind of a cool person. You can take a quick look at this XKCD that sort of captures the devil-may-care awesome power that regular expressions do. And while we're at it, you know, while we're talking about awesome, I do want to take this moment and show you my awesome tattoos. And so,
No, thank you.
and actually what you systems are Coursera put learning tools interoperability in. And so the auto graders integrate into Coursera or Blackboard or Canvas or Sakai or Moodle or half a dozen other things. So it's just like a cool techno thing, just like regular expressions.
Tattoos are not
So
cool.
I've got a URL here for a regular expression quick guide. You might want to.
You may have tattoos. And I'm telling you right now, not cool. And I'm sure you know this by now. They're not cool. Very bad idea. I have a total of 0 of them. And I was born in the 80s. And, you know, I have zero desire for any. If you like them, well, have fun with that. They're not cool.
Print this out so that you can look at it even while you're watching this lecture, because it's a little programming language, except that it's character-based, not line-based, and not keyword-based. It has certain active characters that the character means something.
What is this? Tats friggin' wizard McTatterson. What is this? Regular expression quick guide. Okay. Yeah. We know. We're gonna type this down because this is great. Who knew? Regular expression quick guide. All right. So let's do this. So we'll just do this. We'll start here. And we'll make these. So we've got the caret. All right. And that matches the beginning of a line. Okay. We've also got $, which matches the end of a line. True. We've done this in JavaScript. Period. Matches white space. All right. We've also got \s, which also matches. No. Matches any character. Any character. All right. Matches white space. Okay. \S matches any non-white space character. Okay. Next, we've got asterisk, which is repeats a character 0 or more times. We've also got asterisk, question mark, repeats. Should we have been tabbing over the whole time? Oops. All right. And then we'll do this one. And we'll do that one. All right. The next one's going to have a bunch of repeats of character. So let's take all of these. Oh, no, we can't. Maybe we can if we do this. Watch. All right. Let's watch this. All right. And then we'll come back here and we'll say the asterisks on the first one. Asterisk. Asterisks. And slash. And \. No, question mark. Psha. It's getting to me. It's getting to me. All right. Repeats a character 0 or more times. Non-greedy. I hate that. I hate that these dirt bags, these disgusting dirt bags, who you know are up to no good because you can see the problems they have in their home city of San Francisco. You know they're no good. I hate that they came up with these awful names for things. All right, let's do this. Repeats a character, and then we're going to have the plus sign, and that's going to repeat a character 1 or more times. Okay. And then we're also going to have plus question mark repeats a character. Oops. Let's do it again. Plus question mark repeats a character one or more times non-greedy. I don't remember what the expression was that I used instead of greedy. I can't remember it, honestly. Whatever. So let's do this one. We've got a pair of brackets. We got AIOU, and that's going to match. That matches a single character in the listed set. And then we have some brackets, and we're doing caret, and then capital XYZ. No, we're just going to do lowercase XYZ, and that matches a single character not in the listed set. Okay. And then we've got another one, brackets A through Z, 0 through 9. All right. That matches pardon me, the set of characters can include range. So that's within a range. Then we've got another, we've got opening parenthesis, which indicates where string extraction is to start. And then we've got another one. Oops. Indicates where string extraction is to end. Okay, awesome. And then some more stuff down below, but we can't see it. Let's go through. Let's see what he says. Let's see what old Tat says.
Versus the
Wizard
character
Tats
represents the character itself. And so
okay, believe it or not. All right, so we went. We saw those. Let's do this. Let's do what this says. The regular expression module. Before we can use regular expressions in our program, we must import the library using import RE, so import regular expressions. We can use research to see if a string matches a regular expression, similar to using the find method for strings. What else? We can use find all. How about that? Find all to extract portions of a string that match our regex, similar to a combination of find and slicing. So it would be like var 5 10. Yeah. Okay. I guess. Okay. All right. Let's go.
Not part of the base Python, but it's distributed with Python. So you have to put an import RE at the top to say that's really saying pull in the regular expression library. And there is a couple of functions inside that, re.search, which is kind of like a really smart version of the find method inside of strings, and re.findAll, which is kind of like like taking and stamping your way through a loop, through a string, and finding all of the things that match a particular pattern, and then extracting those. And we'll talk about both of these in this lecture. So here.
All right. So using research, re.search, like find. What's this? Let's look at this. Using re.search, like we use find. Okay. Like we use the find, whatever. So let's do this. Handle equals open. And then we're going to do the inbox thing. So inbox short.txt. TXT. All right. We're going to say for line in handle, first we're going to say line now equals line dot rstrip. All right. If line dot find, then we're going to put the string from is greater than or equal to 0. What we're going to do is we're going to print line. Line. The variable line. Okay. The iteration variable line. Awesome. And so if we don't want to do this, we can do this instead. We could say import regular expressions, okay? We can say handle equals this. Let's just take this. Let's just take this for the job. Take that, drop it. Handle equals that. For line in handle, if line equal, whoa, pardon me. Line equals rstrip. What? Okay. Okay, so it's going to be different than this because we're going to have if re.search from line. We're going to print the line. Print line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 5, 9. So there's 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's the same amount of characters here and here. All right. We add 6 characters here, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's fewer characters to do it this way. Right? Like, literally, this is a longer way. Because I mean, these guys are the guys that put hand, right? This is literally longer. This literally takes more time to type than this. So why would we? That's why you can't trust these guys. You can't trust these people because they don't know what they're doing just as much as we don't. Like, they've been doing it longer, so they do know some dirty tricks. They do know some tricks, right? But these guys, they're not that much far ahead than we are. All right, so let's whatever. That's how we do it. And we have to type this import.re. We have to type this first also before doing this. So
here's a really simple piece of code where I'm just going to sort of show you sort of before and after. So here's a thing where we're looking for lines that begin with from : and so we open a file, we loop through the whole file, we strip off the lines text, and then we say if line.find from is greater than or equal to 0, then we print it. It gives you -1 if it's not found, and so reads all the lines, and once in a while it'll print it out, reads all the lines once in a while, print it out. So that's kind of like a needle in a haystack. To use regular expressions to do that, we have to import the regular expression library. These lines are the same. We're going to loop through. We're going to strip. And now we're going to say if re.search. The way to say this is within the library regular expressions, go find the search function and search for the string from in the string line. Okay, so this is the line to search, whereas here it was more object-oriented where we say line.find. Here we say re.search and we pass in line as parameter. These two things are equivalent, which means most of the time it's going to run, and once in a while hit a line and it'll print that out, and then it'll finish the whole thing. So that is
which one's faster is the question.
Doing what we would do with the find operation with regular expressions.
Okay, let's go ask somebody who's going to tell us. Let's go ask the one that will tell us, let's say. Let's go over here to, let me do this first. Let's go over to our old buddy, the game changer, ChatGPT. And let's say, let's get this. First, let's say, can you understand what's going on with this? Okay. Okay. Which one is actually faster? I don't see it saying anything about faster. Why use research instead of re.search instead of? If we want to search for patterns, use this. It's more powerful for matching complex pattern like email addresses, dates, and other regex. If we just need to find simple substring, find is faster and simpler. So which one is actually faster is the question. Find is generally faster. When to choose each. Use find when we're simply looking for a substring, okay? When we need the power of regex, something for an email pattern or more complex search conditions. So email patterns are best searched by regex? Yes. Because email follows a specific format that can be quite complex. Regex provides a flexible way to define this pattern and check for valid emails. Okay, so yeah. Okay, well, we'll figure it out while we're programming in life. Let's type this last part at the bottom of our thing. All right. So we fine tune what is matched by adding special characters to the string. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Now, searching with regular expressions has these special characters. And so here we have the same basic code, except now we're saying if line starts with from. So we're not using find anymore. And that way we're only going to get that thing in the first position, not like blah, 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 blah from colon. We don't want that to match. We only want it to match here at the beginning of the line. And so that's we use line starts with. So it's going to do the same thing and find lines that have a prefix and print those out and then be done. Now in regular expression search, we don't, in a sense, change the method. We have a certain number of things we can do with strings based on what they've built in. But in regular expression, we actually can turn this first parameter into code. And so what's happening here is the caret, if you go back to the little cheat sheet, caret means this is the beginning of line. It's a...
was there always that caret there? No, it wasn't. Okay. Oh, we're on another part. I was too busy thinking about myself. typical learning experience, right? Not paying attention. All right, so let's take this. Let's copy it. Ooh, let's copy, because this is different. Let's copy it. Let's get rid of this. Let's drop it off like this. Using research like, what did it say?
Now.
Like starts with, all right? So here we go. So the only change is that there's this caret at the beginning of this, all right? And what else is going on? If research, yeah. And then we fine tune what is matched by adding special characters to the string. True. Okay. So yeah, using research like, what was this thing called? Starts with. There we go. Let's go. Look, the reason I don't like tattoos is because, number one, they're ugly. They're embarrassing as hell. Especially like, because my parents, they don't have tattoos, right? And when they see people with tattoos, they're just like, ugh, you know? And I don't really care personally, but I can't bring around people with tattoos to my family functions or anything that has to do with my family, because my family is like, who's this? What is this thing? What is this person, right? What is this person doing with this tattoos? With these tattoos, this person is not one of us, right? It's just how it is. It's just how it is. And they're ugly. And like, sometimes they have like deep meanings that have nothing to do with me. And I'm just like, excuse me? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain that crap. It's I don't deal with people with tattoos. It's just, I have in the past, and it's just we're just not the same. Not the same things.
Searching with regular expressions has these special characters. And so here we have the same basic code, except now we're saying if line starts with from. So we're not using find anymore. And that way we're only going to get that thing in the first position, not like blah, 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 from, colon. We don't want that to match. We only want it to match here at the beginning of the line. And so that's, we use line starts with. So it's going to do the same thing and find lines that have the prefix and print those out and then be done. Now in regular expression search, we don't, in a sense, change the method. We have a certain number of things we can do with strings based on what they've built in. But in regular expression, we actually can turn this first parameter into code. And so what's happening here is the caret, if you go back to the little cheat sheet, caret means this is the beginning of line. It's a virtual character that matches the beginning line. It's like from that starts at the beginning. So from at the beginning does match, and from in the middle does not match by putting that little caret there. Same thing, line is what we're searching, and then from is what we're, caret from, line at the, from at the beginning is what we're looking for. And so again, it does the exact same thing. It only prints lines that have from colon as the first character in the line. So the difference is we look for a method, and the other one is we program the regular expression. So we're going to run out of methods in the string class long before we run out of things that we can do with regular expressions. And so before we run out of things that we can do with regular expressions.
Okay, great. So let's do this wildcard character thing. Where are we? Notes. Wildcard characters. Let's do it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Let's take a breather there. Let's bring this back up. All right. Let's try this again, but this time the right way. All right. What is it? Wildcard characters. Wild card characters. Okay. What is that? Let's find out. Okay, so the dot character. The dot character matches any character. It's true. if we add, if we add the asterisk character, the character is any number, didn't we just, whatever, number of times. Okay. So we've got this example down here, whatever, X, CEV, CMU, CEV 2.3, X, dspam, result, innocent, who's that? X, dspam, confidence. What the hell is this? 0.8475. X content type message body. What is this garbage? Text plain. What does this mean? What does this mean? Why can't they just... I really got into this stupid... I really got into this too late. Honestly, these guys have been running around like idiots this whole time. This match the start of the line. All right. What? Okay, match the start of the line. We can do this. We got this. We've got this. All right. We got dot. What is this thing called? Star. How can I do this? Colon. All right. So match the start of the line. Is there a down? Oh, the V. We'll put it up here. Watch this. Let's try this out. This is so stupid. I don't care though. Match any character. Any character. Let's move this back one. There. Match any character. And then we'll have this. I hate this, honestly, but it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do sometimes. And then this is match many times. Match many times. All right, let's move back one and then space it over. So let's. How about that? Okay, whatever. Great. Let's watch him talk about it.
And so a couple other special characters that caret matches the beginning of the line. So caret matches the beginning of the line. This capital X matches itself. Dot is a wild card that matches any character. And then some of the characters in regular expressions modify the immediately preceding character. And so that says, look for a line that starts with X and then has many characters. That's these two things. 0 or more characters followed by a colon. And so you can see that it's this sort of like expanding stamp. It's like, oh, there's an X at the beginning of the line, that line. It looks good. I got some characters here, and then I got a colon. That's good. So this is an X, some characters, and a colon. Check. X, some characters, and a colon. Check. X, and these things, away we go. And so you can, that's what's going to match. And so you can see how some of these characters are special. Again, go back to your cheat sheet. Some of them are special and some of them are actual characters. And this colon and X are just, they're not special. They're just the characters. Okay. Now, sometimes you want to be a little more clear on your match. So let's take a look at these lines that match that particular thing that we just did. So we have these two, x-civ colon, x-d stam dash result, like these are from mail messages. And then one of the mail messages has a line in it that says x-plane is behind schedule. And this matches. Is that what you really wanted? And so what we can basically say is, because this is an x, this is some number of characters, and that's a colon, it matches. It has to match. That's this rule applied to this line results in a yes. It does. True. And so how can you be a little more clear as to what you want to match and what you don't want to match? So we can write code. So now what we're going to say is we want to match the beginning of the line, and we want to capital X, and we want a dash. So now we're going to match those first two characters, X dash, at the beginning of the line. Caret X dash says first two characters of the line must be X dash. Now we have another special character. Again, refer to your cheat sheet. Backslash capital S means a non-white space character, right? Any character other than white space. And then plus means one or more times, one or more non-white space characters. That's what this whole thing says. One or more non-white space characters. True. And followed by a colon, which is just a character. So now we have X dash followed by one or more non-white space characters followed by a colon. X dash followed by one or more non-white space characters followed by a colon. Here we have X dash followed by one or more, whoops, there's a space there. And so this doesn't match. Even though there's a colon there, it means that between the dash and the colon, you can only have some number of non-white space characters. So this is a no, it does not match.
Yeah, but I get it, but I think this is like the most important thing in this message is that you guys are 2 weeks behind schedule. Shouldn't you be getting your S together? Shouldn't you be getting your ship shape together?
And so you just can, if you didn't want to match this, you then sort of create a more precise, we could even have a thing that said, I want X dash with an uppercase character, uppercase letter, if you wanted to. And so there's all kind of fine tuning if you sort of learn the structure that you've got to do.
I wonder how long
kind of the matching.
Like, I think we've all heard that these computer guys are usually behind schedule. I wonder if it's like these guys are always behind schedule. Like these guys are walking around as if they're the kings of forever. But yet, since the beginning of this whole thing, they've always been behind schedule, and they're never on time with anything. I wonder if that's the case. They're all very cocky, yet they're all very not prompt. I wonder if that's the case. Let's change that if it is.
Where you're taking a whole line and taking this template and deciding if the template anywhere in that line matches. And now what we're going to do is use this to actually pull data out of strings using the regular expression library.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Because, it really feels like these guys feel like they're special guys, right? Have you had that feeling that these veteran coders and these people that have these CS degrees feel like they're very special guys? You know what I'm saying? This isn't special. This is not even as hardcore as calculus. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back. Let's type this last part out and let's finish the video. All right. Let's copy this and let's try to work this. All right, so we're gonna come down here, drop it off. Come on, now, drop it off. We're gonna keep this wildcard characters. We're not gonna keep that. Fine tuning our match. We'll put that in. Fine tuning our match. Fine tuning our matches. Okay. Depending on how we clean our data, let's type that. Depending on how we clean our data is what? Not how we clean our data. how clean our data is, and pardon me, the purpose of our application. Now let's bring this thing back, drop it down here, go to the beginning, and start this up. We may want to narrow our match down a bit. Okay. And so we've got the match the start of the line, still that thing. Match any non-white space character. Let's put in here X hyphen \S. Okay. Match any non-white space character. Pardon me. Match any non-white space character. Okay. Let's bring this back 1, back 2, back 3. Let's put. Okay, good. So that's what. Hold on. Oh, okay, whatever. No big deal. Let's just keep going. And let's move this over 1, 2. All right. So that's what this part is. This part right here. All right. This is match the start of a line right here. Match the start of the line. Move this back. There. Okay. And then right here, one or more. Oh, that's the match the start of the line. We already got that part. Match 1 or more times. Let's move this over. Because there's also this plus sign. All right, let's move this over. All right. Match 1 or more times. 1 or more times. Okay. And then we've got this colon, which is just text. So this and this is just actual text. This is RegEx right here, all this right here, and this is RegEx right here. All right, that's basically what's going on here. Okay, so we're done. We already saw that. We already saw all that. All right, so basically we're done. Let's come over here. Which RegEx matches only a white space character? This one right here, yes. We know that because of JavaScript and because of these great notes that we were so happy to copy down. Whatever. Let's save this thing. Control S on that. We already checked \lowercase s. Check the answer. Looks good. And submit it. All right. So now we're on to regular expressions, matching and extracting data. And we'll see you next time.